Hi, everybody. Jeff Morrell here, realtor in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I want to talk a few minutes today about priorities. And I want to share a story, something that happened to me here. I was just reminded of this. It's an anniversary date from about 8 years ago. I want to talk about this a little bit and how it can change your perspective. So, if you find any value in this video, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to share this with any of your friends, family that you think could add value to them. Hit the subscribe button here on my channel. Hit that bell to get notified every time we add new videos. We're adding new videos here, on almost a daily basis right now. So, anyway, here's what happened. 8 years ago, I'm doing my real estate business, as normal. I go in 8 years ago for an annual checkup, just kind of a physical, something I do every year. They're checking the blood, they're checking the blood pressure, they're checking the pulse, doing all this kind of stuff. And in the blood work, here's some numbers that don't look quite right. Could be nothing, but we need to send you off to a specialist. So a couple days later, I have this appointment, go to a specialist. Doctor comes in. My wife is sitting out in the lobby. She went with me. I go in there and he says, I hate to tell you this, Mr. Morrell, but you have prostate cancer. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't planning on that. Complete curveball out of nowhere. Not something that you want to go to the doctor and get that kind of a diagnosis. Okay. For the next 30 seconds, I swear it was like the Charlie Brown shows, whatever. It's like 30 seconds. My ears are ringing. I don't hear a word this guy is saying. He's talking. It's the wah, 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 whatever. I swear that's exactly what it was like. I come out of that and they're like, let's bring your wife in. So they bring Lane in. She comes in there, hate to tell you, Mr. or Mrs. Morrell, but your husband, we got the results back. He indeed has prostate cancer. She breaks down crying, my first response is like, okay, well, what do we do? Let's fix it. I ended up having surgery and, 8 years later, thank God, a lot of prayer in this, clean bill of health, cancer free. The real mark is 10 years. So I got a couple years to go, but I will tell you, it changes your perspective. It changes your priorities, I'm very goal driven. I'm very, I think all of us as realtors, we got these business goals we want to hit. We got sales goals, volume goals, commission goals, all kinds of things we're building all the time. I love the entrepreneurial spirit of real estate agents. But I will tell you, the things that come out of something like that, at the end of the day, that next deal isn't going to matter. We're not going to go to our graves, man, that one deal that got away. If that one deal would have happened, man, my life would have been complete. I'm just telling you, none of that's going to matter. Okay. The plaques you win, they're not going to matter. The trophies you win, the pats on the back, the applause from the crowds, none of it's going to matter when it's all said and done. It's going to be about your family. It's going to be about, your wife and your marriage and your kids. It's going to be about the memories you were able to build. It's going to be about the trips you were able to take. It's going to be about, being at your kids' events and not missing those events because of your real estate business. I'm just saying, none of us are going to go to our graves wishing we did another deal. It's going to be about those things, the things that really, truly matter. Our family, our friends, the memories we build. I'm so grateful for this business and that it can allow us to live a great life and it can allow us to do some great things that so many people just never can do. But when we're so tied into this business and working the way we work, sometimes we get caught up in that at a real out of balance way. Guys, I'm just telling you, like at the end of it all, you're going to look back and it's going to be, wow, that was a mistake. I did that for many years. For several years, it was way out of balance. And I think when we first start building the business, it's going to be out of balance. You're going to have to put some extra time in. But don't do any of this stuff at the expense of your marriage, at the expense of your kids, at the expense of your health, okay? Because at the end of it all, I'm telling you, if you lose all that, but yet you win all the awards, it's not going to matter, okay? So it was a real wake-up call when I went in for that diagnosis, for when I went into the doctor that year, and he comes out and tells me, that I've been diagnosed with cancer. Now, again, we got through it. I'm grateful for it, but it changes the way you think. I will tell you that. We've been able to travel. We've been able to do a lot of stuff with our kids. I caught this, after my first few years in the business, I realized I was building it in a wrong way. So I was able to get some things set up, start getting some passive income coming in from another business that we built on the side, very part-time. That was able to help us, but we've been able to take a lot of trips. We've been able to go to Ireland twice with our kids. We went to Paris. My wife and I have been to England a couple times. I went to Dubai with a good friend of mine. We've been to Mexico probably 20 times, lost count of that. Disney World 3 or 4 times. Like, I know my kids, when it's all said and done, when I'm long gone, buried, dust in the ground, my kids are still going to remember that castle we stayed at in Ireland. They're going to remember going to the top of the Eiffel Tower. They're going to remember the beaches in Mexico. They're going to remember the first time we went to Disney World. All these different things that we've been able to do, those memories we've been able to build, and it's because we were able to figure out how to build a business in a right way, in a good way. Priorities. Okay, what really truly matters? It's going to be those things. Okay, when I got diagnosed with the cancer, for about 6 months after my surgery, my wife and I, we had no closings of our own on purpose because we could afford not to. Okay, we had we had our team, so we're getting paid on their closings. We have another business again that was paying us passive income. We had a rental property that's paying us. We weren't stressing out financially. Most agents watching this, when something happens, they're not ready for it. They're not ready for it. A few months out of the business and you're out of business, period. You're done. It doesn't have to be that way. Okay. The EXP model, I'm so grateful for this model, getting paid in multiple ways for what we're going to be doing anyway. It allows us to spend more time with our family. It allows us the freedom, that I think we all think we're going to get when we get into this business that really doesn't come for most agents. Okay. This model can help us get there. So again, I'm grateful for the model. I'm grateful for being able to build multiple streams of income so that when that diagnosis came, we were able to focus on our marriage, on our kids, our family, on my health, and not stressing financially. Guys, here's what I want to tell you. Life is going to happen. It's going to happen to everybody watching this video in some way, shape, or form. Life will happen, okay? Hopefully not health. I pray it's not health. For some, it will be health. It might be something with another member of your family, and you want to be there. They're in another state, and you wish you could be there to help them, but you can't leave your business because you're tied to your business, okay? It might be something like that. It could be this economy out of our control, interest rates out of our control, the market out of our control. 2008, it was out of my control. Okay. There's so many things that happen. It could be a car accident. It could be all kinds of stuff. It could be the water heater going out and floods the basement and $30,000 worth of work later to get the thing back in order, whatever. You got insurance, but all kinds of extra fees and time and all kinds of stuff. Guys, let me say, life happens. It's going to happen to everybody on here. Not if, but when. Are you ready for it? Do you have multiple streams of income set up to cover you if you need to pull back and step out of the business for a while, for whatever reason? There's so many things that are out of our control. And I will tell you, you want to get yourself set up in a way that you can pull back if you need to or if you want to. Okay. I'm getting ready to take off here. In a few days, I'm going back to Indiana to spend some time with my mom. She's getting ready to have back surgery. Now I can go back there. I'm going to spend 2 or 3 weeks there to help her through that. And I can afford to do it because of the EXP model, getting paid in multiple ways for what I'm going to be doing, what I'm doing anyway in my real estate business. And this model allows me to go back there and work remotely, okay, but I can also, pull back and really spend a few good solid days just being there for her, whatever she needs, because I'm not stressed out financially because of the way we've been able to build it with the EXP model. I'm so grateful for that. Guys, priorities, okay? Priorities, keeping them in line. For me, it's God, family, business. That's how it's always been. I would say actually God, family, friends, business. Friends mean the world to me as well. Okay. Being able to be there for those people. And I will tell you, I would always say that, but way back in the day, there were many times when business was absolutely number one, and things got out of whack. I think we need to stop the glorification of busy. Okay. I saw this post here a few weeks ago from a realtor here in town, and nothing but respect for this agent. She's a great agent. Everybody in town knows her. She's married. She's got 3 kids under the age of 10. And I know her very well. She's a great lady. I'm not down on this at all. But she put a post. And I remember this. It was like a Wednesday night. It was like 10 o'clock. And she posts, what a great day. 2 closings this morning, listed a new house this afternoon, showed 3 buyers homes, whatever it was, just got done writing an offer for one of those buyers. It's like, what a great day. It's 10 o'clock at night. She just finished. Okay. I get it. Okay. It's a great day business wise, but was that a great day for her family? No. And I know the deal. She's got 3 kids under the age of 10. Was she able to spend any kind of time with those kids? I don't know. Hopefully. Okay. But again, I think we got to stop the glorification of busy, because at the end of it all, even if, whatever, we make 500,000 a year, whatever, but we lose our kids. We lose our family. We lose our marriage because we're so focused on our business. Guys, it can all get out of whack. At the end of it all, it's not going to matter. Those trophies aren't going to matter. I got trophies in boxes in the garage collecting dust. Who cares about the trophies? It's going to be about the memories. It's going to be about our marriage. It's going to be about our kids, our health, all that kind of stuff. Here's what really, truly matters. Keep your priorities in order as you're building your business. And this EXP model can help in so many ways. Getting paid in multiple ways for what you're already doing anyway can give you some freedom down the road. So anyway, grateful for it. Grateful that I'm cancer free. I want to thank everybody for the prayers. I've had a lot of prayers over the years from a lot of people that have reached out. Every year that anniversary comes up on my Facebook timeline, whatever. And, I love posting it because I want to give hope to people out there that are battling with cancer. I pray that you get through it. Anything we can do to help, and, reach out for prayers. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in God and what he can do, with all this. But grateful for all the friends, the family that helped us get through it. Grateful for the fact that I was able to figure out the priorities and get those things in line, so that when it's all said and done, I just know that my kids are going to have a lot of great memories, when I'm long gone from now, because we're able to keep our priorities in order. So guys, thanks for watching. If you found any value in this at all, hit that like button. Again, share this with family, friends, anybody you think might benefit from something like this. Be sure to subscribe. We're adding videos all the time here on my channel. Hit that bell over there, the notification button, so you get notified when we do add new videos. I totally appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Thanks, everybody.